What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new episode of WIZLAND with Wiz. Happy to be with you guys today. So today, it is currently day 61 of 75 hard, and I'm very much proud of it. To be honest with you guys, I'm very, very proud of it because it's been very difficult, to be honest with you. But I do believe, just like anything in life, things that are worth it will never be easy to attain. The main reason I wanted to do today's video, and the reason I'm here in my car right now, is because I'm about to do the second workout outdoors at 10 p.m. on today's Saturday. But one of the things that I've learned from this program is one of the things that I've learned from the program, and the reason I wanted to do the video is because this particular thing, which you already read the title of the video, so you kind of should already know why you clicked the video. Is being able to embrace being alone. I don't know where that in society gets lost. The aspect of being alone is not the same thing as being lonely. That's one of the things that you guys have to understand, that you don't always have to be with someone around you. Me doing this program, it has been one of the best things that I've kind of gotten out of it. Being able to embrace that time for myself, being able to embrace that time for me to kind of just give myself some space from everyone around me, from the things that go outside of the world that I have no control of, and just allow myself to focus in whatever it is that I'm focusing on at that very moment. The reason I wanted to do the video is because after 60 days of doing 75 hard, it has taught me a lot of things about myself that maybe if I wouldn't allow myself to be alone, I probably would have taken longer to kind of figure out. To be honest with you guys, I never really talked about this, but I literally left my house when I was 21 years old, and really have not come back until probably this year. The reason I left home was because I felt that I needed to experience the world by myself. And to be honest with you guys, my mother, I mean, I'm a single child, so not a single child, I'm a single, I come from a single parent household, that's what I meant, not a single child. I'm the oldest of three, but regardless to say, I come from a single parent household where my mom's really taught me the certain aspect of working your ass off, striving and working for what you want, working for what you think and you believe you deserve, and always sacrificing for a purpose. She sacrificed her best years for us, and I would never forget that. There's no way that I will be ever to be able to pay that back for her. But that's one of the main reasons that I try to push myself. I push myself to my limits sometimes, because I know what I'm capable of. I know that I have a lot in my tank. I know that I'm very young compared to the amount of time that I have left in this world. So there's no reason for me to not push to the limit. But one of the main reasons that being alone is the best thing that you can do for yourself and embrace is because it will allow you to think about things that maybe you had never even thought about. For me, since I left my house, I moved in with one of my past relationships. I moved in with a female. Moving in with a female taught me a lot of things about myself, taught me a lot of how to live with someone, taught me a lot about how to kind of be able to deal with differences within cultures, differences within each other, and being able to grow as a couple. And also within that same thing, it also taught me how I should be in a different relationship, meaning that there's some things that I did in that relationship that I regret doing, and it was just the aspect of me not being mature enough, not being a man enough to admit to certain faults, being man enough to admit that maybe at that very moment I was not trying to be as serious as I was portraying to be. So that's one of the main things that I learned from that particular scenario and that particular point in my life. But the thing is that when you're alone, you're going to be able to kind of make up your mind of the things that you want in life. And some of us do not respect that. That particular thing about time healing things, time being your best friend, and things of that nature are very true. You have to allow time to kind of build you and mold you to the person that you say you want to be. And the only way that you can allow that is by being by yourself. There's no reason for you to be open to being in a relationship or being open to other people when you don't even know who you are, you don't even know what you want out of life, and you don't even know what it is that makes you feel the way that you think you want to feel. And like, yeah, there's a lot of good things that come when you actually force yourself to do certain things, but also understand that if someone is telling you that you will not fuck shit up, it's just a complete lie, man. The thing is that when you don't know what you want out of life, when you don't know yourself, and you allow yourself to be in a relationship, or you allow yourself to be open to anyone else as a serious relationship, then you're gonna fuck up a lot of shit. There's gonna be a lot of circumstances where you're going to do things that should have not been done, and you're not going to you're not gonna know how to kind of be grateful for the opportunity that you might have had if you did know what you wanted. Because sometimes, like the other person, I mean, you're never in control of another person, how the other person might feel about you. You don't control how the other person might see you as, but you do control what you do. You do control how you come out about things. You do control your actions. You do control a lot of things that you say as well. So when you're not living up to the things that you're saying or you're sharing that you want to do in a relationship, and strictly this video is about how you should embrace being by yourself, so you can actually allow other people around you that will benefit your goal in life, and you can reciprocate that same thing to them. I'm not just saying take. I'm saying allow yourself to learn about yourself so you can actually have something to add on to someone else's life instead of you taking away from them. And the only way that you will be able to do that is when you give yourself time to yourself. You learn things about yourself that maybe and this is the thing about it, nobody teaches this in high school. Here in the States, for me, coming from a single mother household, not giving an excuse of why I did certain things that I did or why I've done certain things, but it's also a reality that because I came out of a single mother household, there was a lot of chaos in my household. There was a lot of times where I had to figure out how to do things by myself. There's a lot of times, and also being the first person as a sibling, like I'm the oldest, so I had to figure out a lot of shit on my own. And sometimes the only way that I was able to figure shit out is by fucking shit up, because when I fucked shit up or I messed things up, I learned how not to do those things that way. And it eventually got me to the point where I learned how to do things. And because I did them wrong, that's the only reason I was able to understand how to do certain things. So you have, like for me, being alone and doing the 75 Hard program, not saying that I've kind of like put myself into a corner and just being like on this quote unquote beast mode where I'm not talking to anyone and just doing what I need to do every single day. No, I'm not talking about that, because I still interact with my siblings. I still have a conversation with my mom. I still be talking with people at the gym. I still am embracing my friends and things of that nature, but I'm also allowing myself not to be entertained by a female. I'm not allowing myself to kind of like put my attention towards a relationship. I'm not allowing myself to really think about anything other than what I'm doing at the present time, and being present in whatever it is that I'm doing. So that's the main thing. And also saying that, it has kind of taught me that I can do the things that I want to do, in a sense of me creating content, Like right now, like I can come and work out at whatever time frame. It doesn't really matter as long as I get it done. And when you're in a relationship, you have to relate and kind of make sure that the other person is okay with you doing certain things. Something that I don't have to worry about right now, because look, my time, like I literally just came off of a 12-hour shift. I went and did my workout at the gym for about an hour and a half. Then I went ahead and read my 10 pages. I went to a tea house and read my 10 pages, relaxed for a little bit. Then I went to Barnes and Nobles trying to get another book for my next book, since I already read 4 books. So on my 5th book that I'm looking forward to reading and learning things from. And I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing through things. I'm just doing things as they come, based on my schedule. And I feel very happy about it, because I know I'm doing the right thing. And I know it doesn't really matter. It only matters to me. And that's one of the main things that I wanted to share with you guys, that you have to learn how to be alone for yourself. Be alert for your own accomplishments. Be happy for yourself when you do accomplish things. Don't take things for granted, because sometimes, like for example, right now, Saturday night, who's gonna be making a video on a parking lot when World Cup is going on? Is the weekend? You have college games going on. You have stuff going on. You got UFC fights. You got everything going on right now. And instead of me trying to interacting with those things, I'm here thinking about how I can bring value and share my story with someone out there that might also be in that journey to become successful, trying to become successful. And sometimes it just starts with the small things. It starts with the small steps. It starts with those small decisions that you make today that will eventually pay out dividends in the future. Don't be expecting anything to happen overnight, because you're not going to see the overnight results. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and do the same shit. Does it really matter to anyone? No, it doesn't really matter, but it does matter to me, because it shows me that I am in the path, and I'm literally just like walking the talk, I'm not just talking shit. Like I'm actually doing what I said I was going to do. I'm following through it. And I think that's the most important thing that you can do for yourself. Following through the things that you are saying you're going to do. And it's just going to make your words stronger for yourself. You're going to be able to prove yourself that you're real about the things that you want about life. And that's one of the other things that I wanted to share. That's one of the other reasons I wanted to share the video, because 75 Hard has taught me that if you have goals, you have to follow through the goals, but you have to force through the goals. Not just be so relaxed about them. You have to have initiative. You have to really have this this need to do these things, because if you don't, you will not get them done. If you're very relaxed about it, if you think like, oh, they're gonna get done whenever I get them done. No, you have to, like for me, I've learned that if I have something to do for the day, I have to get it done as soon as possible. It's in my mind since I wake up. For the day, I have certain things I have to do, and if I'm almost at the end of the day and I haven't done them, it kind of makes me feel very anxious. I don't want to say anxious. I'm not anxious about it. It makes me feel that I need to start doing them as soon as possible. But it's a reminder in my head that, okay, you say you were going to do these things. You prioritize these things. So it's time for you to execute them before the day ends, because you told yourself that this was important. Now you have to follow through with that word, with that promise you made to yourself. So yeah, guys, man, day 61 of 75 Hard. We only have 14 days left, 2 weeks, and to be honest, I'm very happy about it. Up to this point, I've lost 12 pounds. I went from 205 to right now 193, and I'm very happy about that. My goal honestly was 185. I might be able to hit it, to be honest with you, because I think that what I'm doing with my diet is like I'm carb cycling, so there's very There's days where I have high carbs, and then there's days that I minimal, just don't eat carbs. The maximum would be 100 grams of carbs. But I'm doing that. I've been doing that for the last 2 weeks. Now I'm gonna go ahead for the last 2 weeks, and I've been doing it about 2 days a week where I'm doing low carbs. This upcoming week, I'm gonna do it 3 days. So I'm gonna do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, where I'm gonna do only 100 carbs a day, and then and see how that helps me. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna help me, because even like I've noticed my waist is getting very thin. Like I'm losing weight, but I still fitting into my same like clothes. Like my shoulders are still the same size, my arms are still the same size, but what I am noticing that it's getting smaller is my waist. And that's the thing, is like I've lost like these 12 pounds, but like the only thing that has really changed is my waist so far. But yeah, guys, I think that is working for me, and I'm pretty much happy and looking forward to the next 2 weeks to see where I will be once day 75 gets here. And I am also looking forward to the Live Hard program, to see what the phase 2 is about, and see where we're gonna go from there. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do my second workout. I hope you guys have an amazing night, an amazing rest of your week, and I'll probably post this tomorrow. So if you're watching this, today's Saturday, but if you're watching this, probably it is Sunday. So I hope you have a good rest of your Sunday if you watch this, and hope you have a good rest of your year. See you on the next one. Take care. Peace.